All right, so we took a bunch of days off. Friday for my own personal reasons, Monday because it was a holiday, and took a win and a loss while I was away. Um, I had a set, I think, down here on Friday to play the 500 to bounce back up to the 750. That was a winning trade. I did not, however, have a setup, which it would have worked beautifully. I did not have a setup on the 750 to come back down because I was looking for a bigger retracement and playing it safe to have the to play the 925 over here because of the zone. I didn't really have a third piece of confluence like I have with these types of anchor notes that I've been putting. Obviously the first piece is the quarter itself. The second piece is the zone, the drop ace drop, and the third piece is the RSI. So I need like at least three pieces of confluence, or rather, two additional pieces of confluence in addition to the price being at the quarter. And over here at the 750, I only had two, so it wasn't a. It worked amazing though. It worked for 500 points, but I didn't have a good enough reason to get into it. Let me see if there was anything that I missed. Okay, you can argue that on the 30 minute, and this was while it was over the weekend, Sunday night to Monday morning, a little bit of bearish divergence on the 30 minute. Uh, broke below the range. I guess there was some evidence that you could have been aggressive on Monday to do that, but it's for a low volume day like President's Day. Um, I mean, what's to say that I couldn't play this bullish divergence to go long back up? So this was one of those things where yes, it was. I think there was a little bit of FOMO happening because of the big move down, but the evidence just wasn't there. Technically speaking, with the momentum above 60, this was an opportunity to go long, and people. I think people got chopped up and tricked. Um, my long was to play this support give it one last chance at the 425. I don't even no at the 500, excuse me. The 500, I didn't even take the 425 because I knew that taking the 425 means newer low or lower low be below these two areas of support. And yeah, I guess I was right about that, even though I didn't take the trade from 425 down to 250. I've done that before, but that's not usually like my main move. So I wasn't, nor was I even around looking at the markets to chase it down. But I do want to take another shot at the 175 now. Just put an order in because I am playing the reversal of the RSI hitting 20. Um, this is I don't have enough confluence to get into it long at the 250, which is why I'm waiting. And this is just like kind of like my backup order. The 75 points away from the major quarter is like the backup band, is like where you can kind of cradle any of the orders left over and participate on the reversal back up, or the reversal back down in the case of selling orders. Like, for example, this backup order never got hit because the quarter held up. So right now I'm playing it kind of different where I'm only looking for the backup because I don't have enough evidence to get in on the quarter aggressively like this. It's counter trend because we have it broke outside of this hourly range. It even made a new low here, so we don't know if this is gonna hold up and push the market back up. Although if it does, I'd be very interested to sell this at 500 now. So let me put that in as well. Let me just move this one down to 500. Come on. There we go. Why is that? Looking for sells. RSI staying below 60 is okay for sells. This is also a 500. It's a major quarter, and it's also a previous level of support. That is now, I'm playing like old support becomes new resistance. So this is slightly aggressive. I don't and I have a zone here, not very pretty. You kind of have to squint to look at it, but you have a drop, base drop, or more like drop, crazy base that almost negates the zone, and then another base, and then so this is an interesting area because of the strength of the move that happened below it. Maybe the 4-hour will show it better, or rather the 2-hour. Maybe the 2-hour will show it better. The 2-hour doesn't actually show it better, but it's just the strength of the move, of the imbalance that broke below this low makes this area kind of interesting. So you can kind of look at it as on the 2-hour you have a drop, crazy base, and then drop. Okay, maybe 3-hour. Yeah, I don't know. See, it wasn't a good zone. It's not a good zone if you have to like force yourself into it. But you do have this candle right here that tried to push the market back up, or with the inverse, with the kangaroo tail, hammer candle, whatever you want to call it, and it failed completely. So to me, that it's still an interesting area. So I might move this one down as well. I'll cancel that. Just want to be more, 75 and 250. Okay, so now I am pulling, I am betting on the pullback, and for the 500 and the backup order of 575 to work. On the long side, I'm waiting for it to hit the 175 or give me more candles. I'm waiting for more candles to print around the around the 250, because the RSI hitting 20 it's like kind of ringing the bell for like, hey, maybe a potential reversal is coming, and that reversal could be so strong it blasts through the 500. It could, but I think there's enough runway for it to maybe pick up the 175 and then run into traffic, find the reversal, but run into traffic around the 500 or the 575. So that's the play for this to start off this